Hello, and welcome to King Pasha's Garage, where we look at another crazy tune by King Pasha himself. Today, we are looking at this. It is a 1,177 horsepower S1 class all-wheel drive drift tune for the Tsr-S by Zenvo. It's 2019. Let's get right into it. I just had to just do a couple adjustments. As you can tell, if you watch my rear-wheel drive one, I only had two tunes up here. I just had to make an adjustment on this car, make it better, and here we go. So, we got share code here. Got it? Good. I made it lighter. This was my other tune here, and it was at 3,597 pounds. And then I changed the rims a little bit more, and I was able to bring it down to 3,582. Went back in, changed the springs. It's still the same tune, and we're going to go with that. So it's called Legend All-Wheel Drive Drift. It's only got a top speed of 160 miles an hour. It is meant to drift. It's meant to go into the online drift rooms. We're going to take it outside and show you how good this thing can be. I do have a small clip. I call this car the Distraction. And the reason why it's called the Distraction is, once I turn the wheel, you'll see. See that? That's the distraction. So when you're in an online lobby with people, you know, they're going to be distracted. They're going to see that little lag spikes were on my TV as well. I don't know what's going on there. But as you can see, it is pretty cool. You can kind of tell when I'm actually, turning my wheels, because then it starts to move. You can tell it's a pretty smooth car all the way around, and lots of fun. It's got plenty of power to drift. Very smooth. But yeah, so I made and the spoiler even moves forward when you slam on your brakes. It's not a bad car. I love it. And I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this thing in an online room. And it is a distraction. And there's a little blinky light at the bottom of the car, too, that also flashes. But it does. For some reason, it's not flashing now. But on my rear-wheel drive, it does. So there's that. And as you can tell, it's a pretty great car. And that active, spoiler back there, when it turns, look at that. It just grabs into the wind, the fake wind in the game, and the car turns hardcore. It is just sweet. Look at that. It just cuts into the turns, no problem. And it's so fun. So I did like a 1,073,000 on there, but this thing is just absolutely amazing. I love it. So yeah, it's the Distraction. I don't know how I got the light to flash in the back of this car, but there is one back there. It's right there. You can see the little red between the two tailpipes. On the rear-wheel drive, it flashes, but I don't know why it wasn't flashing for me. So that's that's something to learn down the road. But yeah, it is the ultimate distraction. So we got all-wheel drive on this thing, of course. Here you got a stock front bumper. This is what it would look like with it. It's very pretty, but we didn't need more downforce than what we have. Alright, like I said, you can't take off the rear spoiler. It's there. You just deal with it. So you got the snow tire compound here. Everything else here would go into an S2 class. But I didn't go with the drag tires just because I wanted it to be easy for everybody. So I stuck with the snow tire compound. So we got the stocks in the front and stocks in the rear. Alright, the rims are right here near the bottom of the third style. These ones, the reason I went with these rims are, well, A, they're cool looking. And B, they're the same color as the bodywork around the car and on top and in the spoiler too. So that's why I went with them. They're very pretty rims. I really like them. We just got regular 20s in the front. All right, and then we got the front track as stock here on here, and stock also in the rear. I really wanted this thing to slide the most. I didn't want handling. As you can tell, if I go any higher, the handling goes up and the off-road goes up. So that means, you know, there's grip involved, and I didn't want that. So, and even if you see, if I even try to take the track width all the way up, it would go to an S2 class. So I couldn't even do that if I wanted to. Alright, we just got a stock transmission in here. Alright, race driveline. And a drift differential. You got drift springs. No roll cage. And no race weight reduction. Just it's stock. Alright, it would take me all the way up to a 912 if I tried to save 334 pounds. But here we just got a stock engine block. Alright, anything, just trying to get well, that goes up to 120 horsepower. I mean, this thing shoots up quick. It goes right up to a S2. Same as this is just stock. Couldn't really do anything. I wanted more power, but this is just what we could do. My rear-wheel drive, however, has race on both of these things, so that goes up to 1,624 horsepower. So that's it with the same tire compound. So it's pretty crazy, but it's an easy car. It's really easy. If you haven't done rear-wheel drive before, check out my rear-wheel drive tune. I think you're gonna like it. So anyways, let's get right into this. So we got 55, 55. Here's my gearing. All right, it's not too bad. Everything's really close together. As you can tell, it's only got a top speed of 160 miles an hour. It's really meant for, you know, tight corners, whatnot. You can go onto online drifting with this thing and have no problem. I really had to work on the alignment on this car. It just wasn't pulling. The back end just wasn't, you know, pulling hard enough. So I put it all the way to 4.9 on the rear toe. And that really seemed to make it work. I tried everything, you know, like, you know, 4.2 like I usually like to run. And it just started to straighten out. You'd be drifting and the front end would just straighten out. So I had to really work on that. 2960, 2380. This is the same as my rear wheel drive. They haven't changed. My springs are 955 and 1255.0. Once I was able to once I changed the rims, made the car even lighter, I came back in here and changed those to where they were supposed to be. This is as low as it can go, so 3.3, 3.9. My rear wheel drive has 3.9 in the front and 3.9 in the rear, so it is different. Dampening is 7, 9, 6, and 8. And like I said, there's downforce. You can't get rid of the rear downforce, so I just took it all the way down to speed. Alright, my braking is actually 30% to the rear with 130% pressure. This comes from a tune back in Forza Horizon 4 that I had. So I used the same thing and it works great. When I hit my brakes, my back end kicks out more, and it's awesome. This is also from Horizon 4 differential. So you got 76, 46, 97, 97, and had 84% going to the rear. had to have 84% going to the rear. I think the one and the other one was 71%, but I had to bring it up to 84 just because the back end just was not sliding enough. So I had to, tweak that a little bit more. You want to know about what it has on this stuff? I'm going to show you guys everything, what I've done. I got the Instant 15K. You get a wheel spin here. You get 2 super wheel spins with this car. So you're liable to make your money back. If you didn't get this car yet, I'm going to show you how you get it. And you get an instant 9,000 XP. So you could possibly get 2 wheel spins depending on where your XP is at. And then 2 super wheel spins on top of the wheel spins that you're getting from those. So you can possibly make your money back with this car with ease. Now I was able to get mine for around $400,000 or $500,000. I don't remember. It was around there. So here you go. I already have it in because I was just showing this on the rear-wheel drive. So you can get it around 845,000. 676 is there. 660 I see over there. Or you can do the bids and try to save some money that way. So it's relatively a cheap car. It was offered on the festival playlist in the summer. It was right here for 600 points. So, but now we're in autumn and it's past. So now there's just the Porsche 959 up there now. And yeah, that's how you get this car. I highly recommend the car. It's an absolutely blast to drive, and like I said, it is a distraction. You could take this into in front of somebody trying to drift online. They're concentrating, and then they see your car and they see this rear wing just going all over the place, and they're like, ooh, and then they go and wreck. That's if you're looking behind you and you see them wreck, it's even more glorious than anything. So, well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button and look forward to more crazy things that I decide to come up with. Until then, stay sideways, my friends.